Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show, brought to you by McIntyre Law, O'Connell's Irish Pub and Grill, OSSO Healthcare Network, XR Tickets, The Garage Burgers and Beer, Sam's Optical, Casina Domino. Now here's your host, Rick Heath.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the OU Football Preview Show, Rose Bowl edition. Al, we are at the Garage here in Norman, a great place. Garage, burgers and beer. What a great place to come in, watch games, have the best burgers in town, all the accoutrements that go along with it, and it's a great way to celebrate the OU football team winning the Big 12 championship.
Well, it seemed like just yesterday we were here in August with Mike Stoops doing our first show of the year, and Mike talking with some optimism. I think, though, September 7th, no OU fan or anybody in the country thought that OU was going to wind up going to be in the Final Four. They lost to Iowa State.
Well, they didn't, and good for for Lincoln Riley, his coaching staff, Mike Stoops, the whole team as a whole evolved, and now they've got the best offense in college football, and the defense is playing as well as they have all year.
Yeah, and I think they're as good as anybody of these four teams right now. So you go on, you play, and it's just exciting. It really is to play a team you never played before in Georgia, in the Rose Bowl, an incredible setting. So this is 3 straight years under Baker Mayfield, who, by the way, now has as many Big 12 championships as University of Texas does, in 3. So,
yeah, he's got 3, and Texas has 2.
Yeah. So, but 3 straight years they've done this. They've come back. 3 years ago they lost to a bad Texas team. Everybody thought it was over. A year ago they lost to Ohio State, and Houston. Season's finished.
Yeah, they lost 2 out of the first 3 last year, and they still beat Auburn in the Sugar Bowl.
And then this year they lose to Iowa State on October 7th. I'm sorry, not September, it's October 7th. And they come back and win everything else.
Well, in September 7th, nobody was feeling real, very confident about going to Ohio State.
That's exactly right.
So,
that's exactly right.
They were still, as good as Baker Mayfield was, after getting manhandled by Ohio State at home, nobody really felt like they could go in and do what they did.
And the one thing is, at quarterback in Georgia, Baker Mayfield has played in these games. Baker Mayfield thrives in these games.
Oh, he loves it. And the fact that we'll talk about more when we get back, but we need to take a short time out here. And remember, we are at the Garage, Burgers and Beer on Main Street in Norman. A great place to have the best burgers around and to watch your favorite teams play here at the Garage, Burgers and Beer on Main. We'll be right back after this.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
Are you ready for some football? Football season has started at O'Connell's, and we've got all the games. For almost 50 years, O'Connell's in Norman has been your college game day headquarters, and now will be your official NFL watch party location. With our large screen TVs everywhere, you'll never miss a second of the action. Catch all the games with our great wings, burgers, homemade onion rings, and your favorite frosty brew. O'Connell's on Campus Corner is your total watch.
And welcome back. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from the Garage Burgers and Beer here on Main Street in Norman. A great place. And remember, these burgers are the best around, and you can get beef, bison, chicken. They also have tacos. They got Baja tacos with a wonderful mango salsa on them. I mean, they've got everything here that you'd like. Plus, great TVs and a great entertainment. And remember, always $2 Coors Lights on tap at all the burgers, and all the burgers you can eat, but at all the Garage burgers and beers around the metro area here in Oklahoma City. OU, the talk before OU played TCU was it's really tough to beat a good team 2 times in the same season.
Well, 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. I don't think so.
No. They came out early, and then TCU made a game at halftime, and then boom, the defense plays great early in the third. Baker Mayfield, 2 touchdown strikes, game over.
Yeah, within a minute and a half or so, you got 2 big plays. Of course, the defense did their part right off the bat. OU gets the ball, goes down and settles for a field goal, takes 12-play drive. You knew then that they were moving the ball just like they did before. They get a field goal. First play, defense gets the turnover. Caleb Kelly in for a touchdown, 10-0. Boom. One offensive play for TCU.
Yeah, it was just unbelievable. Yeah, and then they were shell-shocked, but they did come back. And
They did. They did, to their credit.
Yeah, to their credit.
And here's Gary Patterson. Gary Patterson, I think, is still one of the best coaches in college football.
No doubt.
And after the game, he said, "Hey, welcome to OU. You can have them, guys.
Yeah, go have fun.
Go have fun with them. Because Gary Patterson thinks he's got a pretty good team, and OU just shellacked them 2 games in a row.
He thought he had a pretty good offense. Defense,
yeah,
I mean.
Defense, yeah, and defense, and they just, they put 38 on them the first time in the first half, and then 40 this time.
Oh, and they could have scored more. Again, they shut it down in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and so OU and is playing, as we said in the first segment, as well as anybody in the country and better offensively than anybody. The defense has come of age. They're playing well, especially the front 4.
Yeah,
I really like how the front 4's come along.
It is, and those Lampkin and Bledsoe. Bledsoe didn't play the first few games, and Lampkin was suspended, and he didn't. So those 2 guys have really helped. Obo's a star. I think DJ Ward, Kenneth Mann have done a good job.
And Mann doesn't get a whole lot with everybody else being mentioned. Mann is just a solid. He's the one that knocked the ball out that let Caleb Kelly go down and score the touchdown the first play.
So yeah, they were playing well, and I think Trey Norwood inserting him in there has really helped him at cornerback.
And Motley played well. He got burned on that one, but because he didn't look back.
But he tackled well in open field.
But he did. He made his good tackles, and so this defense, as we said earlier, is coming of age and doing well. And you got to congratulate Mike Stoops for staying with it, because we're in the middle of the season. It looked bleak after giving up a whole bunch of points to Oklahoma State.
Yeah, again, I think the Trey Norwood filling in there, and Motley had a terrible game. He had a couple, but he's played well in the last couple of games. So I think that's really important too.
They're regaining their confidence, and this upcoming game against Georgia will be a test, but we'll talk about that. But before we do that, I want to talk about Baker Mayfield. We're seeing one of the greatest quarterbacks in the long and storied history of OU.
No, of college football. He's the best at OU.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now we're looking at him and saying, okay, he's not only the best in OU history, he may be the best in college football.
Yeah, he's the only quarterback to finish in the top 4 in the Heisman. He has shattered NCAA pass efficiency record. The record he broke last year, he broke this year, and it's amazing. It's just ridiculous.
I don't want to overhype it, but I don't think you can overhype Baker Mayfield.
No, I don't think you can either.
He has done so well. He's come so far.
It's like Vince Young's junior year, where his last year at Texas. It was incredible. Baker's had 3 of these years.
Yeah, and each year has gotten better.
Yeah, each year he's
gotten better.
Each year he's gotten better.
Sometimes they plateau.
Well, and you take for granted, 41 touchdowns. Oh, by the way, just 5 interceptions.
Yeah, and he's had 5 interceptions since mid-season. He hasn't had an interception since November. The first game in November. So that's the amazing part of it. He's been making throws that the NFL scouts are going wow about.
Yeah.
And those guys aren't easily wowed.
No.
They've seen everybody.
Arm, and he's so accurate. And not even talk about, how about that 160-yard run where he just took off and outran people down the field?
And that was, the amazing thing is that how the speed he showed, because he ran away from the linebackers. The only ones that caught him were the defensive backs. And so he has that ability to scramble. He continually amazes people with his ability to continue plays, buy time, move in and out move around, find an angle, and then make a good throw at the end of it.
Yeah. He's a magic man.
Yes.
Reminds me of the old days of a guy named Fran Tarkenton that used to be able to move around like that, see receivers and everything.
And deliver a
and
throw.
he's so tough. He's so tough.
Yes. Well, hey, there's a play in there when I want to say it might have been Anderson running down the field, and who's right next to him blocking? Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
40 yards down the field.
Yeah.
And he knocks a guy down.
He's amazing.
He's an amazing overall player, leader, quarterback. I mean, what else can you say?
And it's kind of cool because the entire OU staff is going to the Heisman.
Yeah, and that's he's going to win the Heisman.
Yeah.
So without a doubt, that's going to be one of the
And
most.
a walk-on, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, he walked on.
Two-time walk-on.
Cliff Kingsbury, you really had to judge talent.
And I loved Lincoln Riley this year when he found out that Baker was going to leave Texas Tech. Lincoln Riley was at East Carolina saying, "Well, come here." And Baker goes, "No, I think I'll go to OU." He goes, "No, don't go to OU. They got a guy named Trevor Knight." Now history has been made.
What a perfect marriage, Baker and Lincoln.
Oh, that's great, and we'll talk more about that. But we are at the Garage Burgers and Beer on Main Street here in Norman, and we'll be back right after the short timeout.
Hello, my name's Don Menzie with the Tree Wizard Tree Service. We do tree trimming, tree removal, we do stump grinding, tree diagnosis, and I also help people with landscape problems, so we are a full-service tree company. We can take out any size stump. We haven't found a stump we couldn't take out, if we can get to it. I'm Don Menzie, and I help keep Norman beautiful.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Come in, Sam. It's Jack Elliott. You read me over?
Hey, guys.
I'm up here with BK. We got your wings.
Right on time. I hope you brought us some sauce, too.
We've got 7 kinds of sauces, Sam. We've got sweet chili, Hickory bourbon, barbecue.
Great wings don't just fall from the sky. They come from Louie's, where we're preparing food fresh daily.
Garlic parmesan, ghost pepper.
Drop them whenever you're ready. People love them with our world-famous burgers and pizzas.
Okay. Stand by for a drop-off. Over.
At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
When you live in Oklahoma, the place to get your mattresses is at the Mattress Place. You see, Paul, the owner, is from Oklahoma, and he is sick and tired of seeing fellow Oklahomans pay outrageous prices on mattresses. The Mattress Place has queen, pillow top, mattress, and box springs for only $2.99, and king pillow top mattresses for $4.39. Twin sets for $125. The Mattress Place carries Simmons, Beauty Rest, Orthopedic, American Bedding, Primo International, Corsicana, and much, much more. The Mattress Place sells furniture too. Coaster, Ashley, Signature, living room, bedroom, dining room, office. The Mattress Place has special financing available. Regular financing and zero credit financing. Pay $10 down, take it home, and pay it off in 100 days. Mattress Place on 59th Street between Western and Penn. And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show, Rose Bowl edition, post Big 12 Championship edition, and all the above here. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach here from the Garage. Also want to tell you about the Rose Bowl. If you're looking for Rose Bowl tickets, then you got to go to our ticket partner, XR Tickets. XR Tickets has a great selection of Rose Bowl tickets, and they can hook you up with limo rides, hotels, all the rest at xrtickets.com, or give them a call at 600-9111. That's XR Tickets for the best in Rose Bowl tickets. Al, OU, I think, you know, when a selection came out on that Sunday morning, last Sunday morning, Clemson #1, we knew that. OU #2, knew that. Didn't know about 3 and 4. Thought Georgia would be there. Had no, you know, had an inkling about #4. But as it came out, OU has the perfect draw for their situation.
Yeah,
I think.
SEC. OU's not lost an SEC team since they lost to Florida for the national championship in 2008.
Yeah, you know, and so they're playing Georgia.
Matchup.
It's a great matchup. Georgia, you know, known for their strong defense, good running attack. But here's some things that I wanted to bring up. Georgia's got a good defense, but they're not great. I mean, they gave up a lot of points to the offenses that could throw the ball, and that's not what they have seen so far this year. They only saw 2 offenses that could really throw the ball. Missouri.
And by the way, congratulations, Josh Heupel, new coach at Central Florida.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator at Missouri that made them a much better offensive
team. And he made OU too by winning the national championship in 2000.
Yes, and so congratulations to Josh Heupel on that. You know, and then Auburn, you know, scored 40 on them, and with basically a freshman quarterback in Stidham, even though he's not a freshman, you know, he's a young quarterback. So they haven't seen an offense like OU's are going to throw at.
No, not at all. So, when you don't see it, it's like in the old days when you didn't see the wishbone. Okay, good luck trying to defend it.
Yeah, I mean you can't replicate it.
You can't yet.
You got 3 weeks to get ready, but you don't have anybody on your squad that can throw the ball, you know, and maneuver the ball like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, and good luck trying to match up with Andrews or stop Marquise Brown.
Yeah, you know, so those are one thing. And, you know, the other thing is Georgia is built for the SEC. You know, they've got a good, strong defense and a strong running game. That's SEC football.
That's right.
You know, and so with OU coming in, they're gonna be seeing things that they've never seen. You know, the play action, because those safeties are so used to coming up and on the run, and then boom, next thing they know, Andrews has passed them.
Well, and then also OU's offense, OU runs the ball really, really well. That's what makes it so much more difficult to stop OU is a running game.
Well, you know, and so, you know, on offense, Georgia's got a freshman quarterback. Now, they do have 2 great running backs. I mean, Nick Chubb, you know who he's second in the SEC history in rushing. You know who's first? Herschel Walker.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so that's pretty good company.
Yeah,
when you've got a running back like that, I mean, so obviously OU's defense will be hard-pressed to stop that power run game that Georgia has. But you know what? Given the fact that Mike Stoops would rather have to face a power running game than a throwing game?
No doubt.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Or both, throwing and running like Clemson does. So, you know, and so I like that matchup for him, you know, and you know, Chubb and Sonny Michael, both will be drafted probably as running backs, you know. But with a freshman quarterback, there's some things you can throw in there that are going to give him confusion.
Yeah, I mean, it's like playing Ohio State, really, other than J.T. Batt was more of a mobile quarterback run game, and Chubb's a better running back. But remember, before they played Ohio State, they said, best defensive line, Schiano said, that even I've seen coaching the pros. And OU moved the ball on them. So OU's going to, I think, move the ball. They moved the ball in Ohio State, they're going to move the ball.
Well, they're going to be able to move the ball because their offense is so intricate. And Lincoln Riley and Baker Mayfield have been doing such a masterful job of creating plays that work for the situation. I mean, Lincoln Riley's as good a play caller as I have seen in college football.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. And I think even next year with Kyler Murray quarterback, and he's not going to change the offense, but they'll do a little different.
Well, yeah, I mean,
things.
Kyler Murray can get on the corner and boom, he's scatching 15 yards for anybody that's going to touch him.
So,
you know?
No, Lincoln Riley's brilliant what he does.
You know, and so this is a good matchup. I think it's the best matchup for OU of the Final Four. And if they take care of business and get to the finals, then they will face the winner of Alabama and Clemson. And we'll talk about that when we come back here on the OU Football Preview Show.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Hello, my name's Don Menzie with the Tree Wizard Tree Service. We do tree trimming, tree removal, we do stump grinding, tree diagnosis, and I also help people with landscape problems, so we are a full-service tree company. We can take out any size stump. We haven't found a stump we couldn't take out, if we can get to it. I'm Don Menzie, and I help keep Norman beautiful.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
Come in, Sam. It's Jack Elliott. You read me over?
Hey, guys.
I'm up here with BK. We've got your wings.
Right on time. I hope you brought us some sauce, too.
We've got 7 kinds of sauces, Sam. We've got sweet chili, Hickory bourbon, barbecue.
Great wings don't just fall from the sky. They come from Louie's, where we're preparing food fresh daily.
Garlic parmesan, ghost pepper.
Drop them whenever you're ready. People love them with our world-famous burgers and pizzas.
Okay, stand by for a drop-off. Over.
At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
Are you ready for some football? Football season has started at O'Connell's, and we've got all the games. For almost 50 years, O'Connell's in Norman has been your college game day headquarters, and now will be your official NFL watch party location. With our large screen TVs everywhere, you'll never miss a second of the action. Catch all the games with our great wings, burgers, homemade onion rings, and your favorite frosty brew. O'Connell's on Campus Corner is your total watch.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invokana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help.
On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
And welcome back to OU Football Preview Show, Rose Bowl edition. Here, Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from The Garage Burgers and Beer. They're a great place to come and get a burger. Named one of the best burger joints, and I don't want to say joint and only in a good method, but burgers all over the place here. Beef, bison, chicken. They also have wonderful tacos, Baja tacos with the mango sauce, and beer specials, drink specials, wonderful TVs, all that and more here at the Garage Burgers and Beer in Norman on Main Street. There are 10 of them around, so just look for the Garage near you. Also want to thank some other sponsors. The Trails Golf Club in Norman. Trails Golf Club for your holiday party. Give them a call now. They still have time to book a holiday party. I know it's getting late, but you can do it if you call the Trails right now, 364-3790. Ask for Kathy S. and have a wonderful holiday party at the Trails Golf Club. XR Tickets and Entertainment. If you're looking for Rose Bowl tickets, hotel reservations, limo rides to and from the game, all of that and more is available. All you have to do is go to xrtickets.com or give them a call at 600-9111. XR Tickets, our ticket partner here on the OU Football Preview Show. Also, Cocina Domino, 30 years of great Mexican food on 59th and Southwestern. If you're looking for an office party and want to have a holiday party at your office, call Cocina Domino. They have a great fajita special that serves 15 people for under $100. Give them a call today, Cocina Domino. Al, you know, this other matchup. Oh, also, I forgot one of my other great sponsors, the Tree Wizard. That's right, the Tree Wizard. If you need tree work, the Tree Wizard is who you need to call. 3 ISA certified arborists on staff, and they also have the specialized equipment for removal and tree trimming. So if you're looking for the specialty in tree removal and trimming, give Tree Wizard a call, and that number is 850-3304. talking about the other playoff game, Clemson and Alabama, I was absolutely thrilled, just from my perspective, that Alabama got in. And here's the reason why. I wanted to sick Alabama on Clemson. I want them to face a strong, physical Alabama team, Clemson that is, and see what happens.
Yeah, I was shocked it came out Alabama's a favorite. You watch the two teams, Clemson's better. Now, we'll see what happens in the game, but Clemson's resume is a lot better than Alabama's resume.
Well, it is. And so Vegas comes out, and they don't really look at resumes and all that. All they're doing is trying to.
Where to go, where the people, and the names, people are going to bet Alabama.
So they're trying to balance it. So
absolutely.
in order to get anybody to bet out of Alabama or Clemson equally, you give Clemson a couple of points, and that way it balances out the deal. Not that they think Alabama's better than Clemson. They just think that's how the betting is going to go.
I don't think the total is going to be like it was the last couple of years with Deshaun Watson playing.
No. I mean, the freshman quarterback is doing a pretty good job, but he's not Deshaun Watson. No. He may be in a couple of years, but he's not. But here's the other thing. Clemson's well balanced. They got a good defense. They've got a good offense. Alabama's offense is not as explosive. It's basically, it's a run offense with run quarterback game. Ridley's for the wide receiver is a top 20 pick in the NFL. He's one of the top wide receivers. So I mean, they've got some talent on that side, but they're known for their defense and their strength. Their physicality, and that's why as an OU fan, okay, I'm looking at this game, and there's two things I want to give to you to think about, and people out there. There are two things that lend themselves to OU's favor with Alabama playing Clemson, okay? Number one, Alabama's strength and physicality. They can physically beat up any team they play. So even if Clemson does win, they're going to be physically beat up. Number two, the other point I want to make, Brent Venables, the outstanding defensive coordinator for Clemson, may not be there. He may take a head coaching job beforehand.
But they're running out. I don't know why. Unfortunately, he's not even getting an interview for any job.
I'm hoping for Brent's sake.
I hope for Brent's sake, too. I
really
don't understand. All these jobs open. His name wasn't mentioned for one.
He's done such an outstanding job as a defensive coordinator. I mean, you look at his teams. Look at all the guys that go to the NFL and star.
And I think Brent would be a great coach, but I don't know what's going on.
So those are my 2 points. I want Alabama to beat Clemson up physically. And then if OU does face Clemson, if OU beats Georgia, which I think they will, and faces Clemson, they'll be a little bit bruised and battered, and maybe Clemson won't have their defense coordinator. So that's my point.
Both games should be great games.
They will.
Both games should be tremendous games.
And I'm just going to go out and say it right now. OU wins the national championship. I really think that they have the best chance they've had in a long, long time.
Well, probably since 2008, obviously.
Yeah.
They got beat by Florida, and they just, in that Florida game, DeMarco Murray didn't play, and they didn't score, inside the 5-yard line.
Three times. But, all right, that's what I think anyway. I think OU beats Georgia, and I think they end up beating whoever they face, Alabama or Clemson, in the national championship. And that's my take right here in the middle of December. And that's going to do it for this week's show. I want to thank Al for being here with us, and the Garage Burgers and Beer for letting us come here and film our show. The Garage Burgers and Beer on Main Street in Norman. See you next time on the OU Football Preview Show.